The whole point is that it needs to drive. You need to build the infrastructure, or to put the place in the infrastructure for installation.
Yep.
To train people up to be able to do this, so you haven't got cowboys in there. All these things takes time. We're all talking about these grand schemes.
Yes.
All we've got to do is reduce our energy demand in the home, make sure we've got more efficient cars, make sure corporates turn off the lights. There are some basics which we're not even doing. If we can't do those right, how are we going to do anything else? If everybody starts to move to electric vehicles and hybrid vehicles, there is a huge additional demand on the amount of electrical generating capacity that we're going to need on a centralised basis. However, you can potentially balance that, because people can charge their cars electrically overnight. Alongside that, you've got to be able to generate some smaller scale, decentralised generation, which allows you to balance that.
Yeah, we are seeing some interesting technologies coming through to the market. The question is we can only take them so far. We can take them with proof of concept. The two areas that we struggle on, or everybody's struggling on, is going back to the finance, but also the culture, the people.
The thing of the beauty of solar is it's relatively straightforward, concept to roll out, and even individual homeowners, can embrace it. If universities can pick up on where there are potentially skills gaps in the market, and start rolling out courses potentially to train people up, not necessarily even universities, all education establishments at higher education level, looking to bring that expertise in, and there's so many young children, school leavers, who just cannot find work. Well, do something useful, try and fill that void really, and train people up. I
certainly think there are the businesses in the region to make the region at the forefront of this sector. I think we need to go up to the planning, the town councils, the city council, the city region, and actually look at why it is being blocked. Okay, you've got on the flip side, you've got the people, I don't want an incinerator at the end of my street. But if you look at the example that was announced last week, where they're using a furnace on a crematorium to heat the swimming pools, there is becoming a change. Why don't we capitalise on that? We've got the LCA agenda, there will be funding coming in at the back of that. You said there are the innovators at the science parks and things like that. We just need to bring those together. But it's a supply chain agenda. It's not just. We've got to look at it, I think, as the whole supply chain.
Funny, on a residential level, there's still this question, isn't there, over whether having solar panels on your roof will actually increase the value of your property, or whether it will reduce it. And people obviously might be interested in investing their savings in solar on the roof, but if they know they probably will move out of that house within the next 7-8 years, they've never got to the point where they've recouped their investment, and they don't know at that point when they sell, actually, is it going to be better for the value of the house to have it or not?
Yeah, we all run a home. Costs are going up all the time, inflation. Where are the things you can make savings? Reducing your heating, turning it down, doing moving from a 60-degree wash to a 30-degree wash. Corporate, every FD in every business is under pressure about their bottom line, about their investment, their capital investment. Energy is a central cost for almost every business, and it's one thing where you can have a control over it, either in terms of just the way you use it, when you use it, or putting in place technologies that minimise the volatility and the variation in those businesses.
I think we need to just carry on championing our region, shouting about it. Going to all these events on the Green Investment Bank and saying, look what we've got in the Northwest, supporting Daresbury and spending time with the innovators, and just convince everybody and create our own market, convince everybody of the opportunity really, because as Aziz says, we've done it before, so we can do it again.